Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Wildermyth. And last we left off, we were about to scout for this tower where this Kralson shadow is at. We're on a quest to find him. I think we're also following these monster tracks. Perhaps back to to where he's at. So I think we're definitely worried that Mr. Kralson is in trouble. Now Kemeleen, she's developed a rivalry with Kralson, but she's friends with Gergsin. That's where we're at so far. So, let's see. Year 1, winter, day 1. 0 days until next calamity. No infested tiles. Lodendeer legacy points. Looks like those are different kinds of materials. Calamities, okay. Click that away. So there's different parts of the map you can zoom out here. We've got this is so this has the town of Lodendeer. Heartwood if held at end of chapter, hide if held at the end. So you get different materials as long as you have this little village, and it is in the Deco Hills, foothills. And then we have Heights of Nolonia, kind of to the southeast. Got some impassable mountains. We've got more mountains to the north. Core War's Spine. To the west we have Echo Tooth. And also to the west we have Rondspend Levels, which is the grassland apparently where this tower's at. And then past that we have Loch Smiling Buck. It's a lake. Lakes cannot be crossed. Okay, but we're interested in this Rondspend Levels grassland area because it has this old tower where Kralson is at. The heroes of Lodendeer are supposed to meet their friend at the old tower, travel there on the map, and scout the tower. So we can select... Okay, so this is the icon you select specifically to scout. Now you can select it and then, I think, do the icon. Like that. So... it looks like you can kind of choose to bring one or the other, but I think we would want to bring both, just in case, we meet, monsters or threats along the way. It says 8 days of travel time. It does say that they're different. It looks like Gergsin is further away, like Kemeleen's out scouting ahead. That must be it. 13 days to complete. Okay, let's do that. The previous night, the tower where Kralson had arranged to meet Gergsin and Kemeleen is a place he often used to escape as a boy. Okay, so Kralson had arranged with Gergsin and Kemeleen to go to the tower. That's where they would meet up. Because that's where he used to hang out. He knows its rooms and floors so well. He could survive being chased through them. Got some cough, cough. Not sure what that means. And now I wait, I suppose. Why is he coughing? Dust gets deep as rain puddles in here. Oh, so he's coughing from the dust. Okay. Alive is alive until that beast breaks through. Don't you know, beast? Gwuff. Snaflurk. Okay, so he's trapped in this tower. I'm not good eating anyway. The tower has outlived generations, maybe the boast of some long-dead despot whose name is sunk in the river. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I never... Easy there. Oh, so they're trying to get through. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Kralson bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than its slender spine suggests. It's like it's the title of the game, Wildermyth. And he says, look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. The tyrant's medicine imparts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying emperor. He swallows stars every month to calm his cancerous anger. The Tears of Oak Woman is a weird, rootless tragedy of a woman made of oak who stands on a sea cliff and is eaten by termites as she waits for a driftwood love to wash ashore. The flotsam beauty floats forever past the edge of the incoming tide. The Lodendeer dancer claims there once danced a woman in so many spinning circles that she stopped moving, and everything else began to turn instead. Kralson reaches the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book, something in him feels like it's coming loose, but he can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Right, then this is the beginning. Right, so at the beginning of the story, it was like the previous night. So he's been, I'm sure he's stayed up all night writing a new story. Here in our yondering country, Kralson writes, words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognize them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, a hateful silence churns. Pain lights Kralson's head, subsides. I made it to morning. He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? So we now we have a choice here. He pulls the spoon from his pocket. He slides a branch from the rubble. It's sturdy. It has a palm-loving twist. I would kind of assume the spoon is more like a wand or something. I'm gonna go with the staff just because it's more recognizable, familiar. Maybe not as interesting as a spoon, but let's go with the staff. It seems like a staff would be more useful here. Well, beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. Okay, foe cards. Rager. It charges without seeing, misshapen tusks swinging wildly. Use inner fusion to kill from a distance. Okay. So we're in this tower now. Attack scenery, interfuse. Mingle the mystic's life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfuse targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Huh. I don't know what I'm killing, though. Warp. So shackle, basic interfusion, warp metal into grasping appendages that pin it, single enemy for 2 turns. Wood and metal. So they do different things. I can extinguish a lamp. So he's over there. Okay, so I get that ability, Splinter Blast. Explode a wooden object to a shedding blast of splinters that savages an area. So, okay, so that's not going to help me very much because I can't toss it over there. Okay, can I... maybe move over here? Okay. Yep. So... I can't quite do that here, though. I can strike the, I can strike him. The new target. Ooh, maybe I can do this. Hammers. Can I do this? Barrage. Because if I do it here, I would get hit by the barrage. But if I do it over here, it'd be okay. We did it. Alright, Kralson has grown stronger. As a mystic, Kralson has acquired the knack for interfusing his spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. So Kralson's shadow is now a Greenhorn Mystic. His options are a passive ability, Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, Kralson's melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a melee or ranged attack is used. We've got Indignance. Kralson's presence is charged against his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with him for any reason. So basically anybody who moves next to him gets hurt. Huh. And Spirit Blade, both a passive and active ability, when allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain +1 bonus damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. Now that's more situational. Well, we don't want this, I don't think. We don't want... Because I think he's more of a... like a wizard type character that would get hurt more easily than other characters. So I don't think we would want to have threats moving him into his space. I like both of these. Melee and ranged attacks. So this gives him extra damage. For each interfused object, Kralson's melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. And this one, so these are kind of similar, but this one is for your allies, and it's only when they're directly adjacent to something. I kind of like Vigor Flow, because it's something that can always be active as long as you have an interfused object. So let's go with that one. Okay, we also found a Suncedar Pauldron. Stunt chance. Percentage chance that attacks will inflict additional damage and stunt effects. Okay. That sounds good. You can also salvage it for +1 artwood. We should do that instead. Well, let's go ahead and take it. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. So there's still more monsters here. But Kralson moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes. It's still the same world. He closes the tower door, gentle to make no noise. That was the Mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could it have just happened? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them. I suppose, wherever it's from, all I can do is have gratitude and use it wisely. Kralson? But what does this power mean? Am I a legend like old Lot Flam? Do I have to go reconfigure rivers? Kralson, you bunkhead. Hey Kralson, something happened? Hmm? Gergsin? Yes. Sorry, Kemeleen's voice just bounces off my ear sometimes. Gergsin and I only barely made it. Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, that's Lodendeer. It burned? Garoo. There's still monsters in there. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Okay, well, I do magic. Okay. You've discovered a new site. It's still under enemy control, though. Click on the banner to assault it. Assault Paxis's Outlook. Okay. So they're going right to perhaps the source of where these monsters are coming from? I don't really know. They've discovered something, I suppose. Let's go check it out. There are many ways to cook an egg, but let's unify our approach as much as possible. Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Lodendeer. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Who feels confident in their bones? Got a good easy plan? Sure, well... We can either, back at my house, it was pretty simple. Kill the beast before it kills you, is what Kemeleen is suggesting. So have courage to fight them now before they fight you. And the second option is, I just came out of there. If we're methodical, patient, we can fend them off, at least. Stoicism. So, Kralson is suggesting to be patient and wait for an opportunity. Both are good options, I suppose. You know what? I think we're gonna go with Kralson's plan. I do like how they're wearing the stuff that you gave them. She's wearing the necklace, and he's got these pauldrons on. Yeah, I like Kralson's plan is to kind of wait for an opportunity here. All heroes +1 armor and warding. Okay. We have a couple faux cards here. We have Raccoon, scrambling through shadows, its barbed appendages eagerly twitch in another row. Okay. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. So we have this one, which is basically a single action that ends your turn. And then you just have a single action, which costs 1 action point. And then you have a swift action, which is free once per turn with the feather. And then if it doesn't have anything, it's a free action. So it shows how many actions they have up in the corner here. Okay, let's see. Guess we don't have any targets here yet, do we? They're gonna be inside. Well, I think we should have Gergsin, perhaps. So let's have her go up here. I think. Well, you know what? Let's have Kemeleen go up here. Silk Step. With an elusive step, Kemeleen slips into Grey Plane. While in Grey Plane, she's hidden to enemies, and her attacks ignore armor. So enemies won't be able to see her if we go into Silk Step. Well, it's called Grey Plane. The Silk Step is the name of the ability. I think that's a good idea, actually. We can sneak in and see where they're at before they come after us. So can we do that? Yes. Okay, she's hidden. Let's move Gergsin up a little bit. Guardian. Gergsin is in a waits for an enemy to come with a wrench, hitting up to one enemy with a melee attack. Okay. And then Kralson will kind of move him over as well. Light Lamp. Interfuse. So as long as he's interfused with something. Mingle the Mystic's life energy with a blaze or piece of scenery. Interfused targets grant vision and can be used for further purposes. Light the nearby lamp. Okay. Let's have her move up a little bit. Perhaps here. Okay, so looks like the hall is clear. Let's wait there. We'll have Gergsin move up a little bit, and move him there. Can I interfuse with a different target? Yes. Discus. A stone disc launches at an enemy or scenery, and then ricochets to another nearby enemy, dealing half damage to the second target. Huh. Really? Well, let's just wait there. Let's go forward since it's already open here. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Let's move her up, probably to there, I think. Well, somebody's gonna have to open the door. I don't know if opening the door will break her stealth there. Good question. let's be cautious about this. Guard there and move Kralson a little bit further inwards, perhaps. So I think he can interfuse with different objects here. Blinding nearby enemies. I still don't see any enemies. Let's go over here. No, there's no enemies at all. Interesting. Okay. Oh. There's an enemy there. Can I back her up? Yes, let's back her up. Got this discus, which I can throw at him. Let's see. Let's wait it out here. Yeah. So those... God. Oh boy. Interesting. So that raccoon doesn't see her. Okay, let's do the discus. That was his turn, right? Yeah. I think so. Let's see. This provides... Does that provide any cover? I'm not sure. Guardian to one enemy with a melee attack. Okay. Well, I don't think this guy can come around. So if I back off a little bit, that might be better. What can she do? So right now, she is stealthed, right? But I would assume that would be bad if I tossed this poison at this guy. He's got 2 out of 5 health. It would poison both of them. I probably wouldn't kill them, though. And it would expose her. So let's not do that. It would be a good idea, but, like... I'm pretty sure she would be exposed. So let's move Gergsin back over, I think. Oops, can I can do, so the cool thing is that you can undo a move. Like if you accidentally did that, like I just did there, you've got a couple of undos. So let's undo that. And let's go here and do Guardian. And I think I'm just gonna leave Kemeleen back here because they don't know she's there. So let's just wait. Okay, where does that say that at? Scenery that gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacks passing through the scenery have a chance to damage the scenery of the unit. So these icons here. Oh, when you're attacking. Okay, I see. Okay. 3 damage. Ooh. Let's get rid of this raccoon. And then with Kralson, blinding nearby enemies. It's not gonna hurt him though. I think we can just do that. Victory. We found a ring of divinity. It is a ring studded with a gem. It has some warding. Okay. I would think that would be good for Gergsin. She's on the front line. What's her stats? Warding. Absorbs magic damage, refreshes at the start of turn. So I think she would be taking, magic damage if anybody. Let's see. Yeah, let's boost her warding up a little bit. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darken the dust. Their calm exit to death is the most haunting thing. It feels like they're suffering. Sick. Hey, look at this. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops. Day rises. Dusk is sweet. The sunrise sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. Okay, they might make this like a stronghold, right? We'll be working on this place forever, I'm telling you. Are you thinking about what comes next? I am, and I don't just mean drinks either. I mean, let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. And it says name the company. Okay. So Kralson suggests we'll be called the Frog Rascals. Oh my god. Gergsin suggests, well, how about the Retainers of Crimson Secret? Okay, that's better. It's a little long and worded. Maybe the Dreamers of the Coming Night, says Kemeleen. I think that is a wonderful. The Dreamers of the Coming. Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Wildermyth. I did have a little bit of a problem there with the game crashing, but I was able to salvage everything. The only thing that changed was that Kemeleen here got some pauldrons to help her with her accuracy instead of that ring. And then I'm going to change it so that we do get that name that originally came up, the Dreamers of the Coming Night. So that will be the name of our company of heroes. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumors are rampant, heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the dreamers of the coming night. Be remembered. And we have a calamity. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. We have a Gorgon Rager 1. A new card is added to the Gorgon deck. The deck is more dangerous now. Ooh. Okay. Deepists, Dralvin, Gorgons, Morthagi, Thrixel. Oh, so here's all the different monsters. Woken Slinger, Dart, Stump. We haven't seen any of these yet. Alright. Okay, and the tutorial is complete. Legacy points. Get legacy points by taking new sites. Spend legacy points to do things like recruit heroes, build stations, and cancel calamities. Use them wisely. So you get these points by taking new sites on the map. Securing sites. Once a site is free of enemy control, you can spend some time to secure it. Secured sites provide resources now and at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear at a town or between chapters. Okay, so they'll provide resources. And you can use those resources to craft a gear. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to stop the video there, and in the next video, we'll see what our next steps might be going forward here. Now that we've captured this this little tower. And I guess kind of made it our little stronghold. So join me next time, and thank you for watching.